Hey, it's Teacher Casey from Simba School of Music, and I thought I'd give this next video more of a warm-up, mainly for violinists. Don't worry, I'll do one for cello, maybe for viola, it's okay. But this one's gonna be for violins, and maybe you are a 4th grader at school or a 5th grader, and you have just started playing for a few months, and you want some more ideas of how to warm up and get going for your practice session at home. Your teachers told you have to practice every day, which you should. You only have to practice on the days you eat. That's a quote from Dr. Suzuki, by the way. Only the days you eat are the days you have to practice. So now you're at home, you're like, okay, I practiced this Mary Had a Little Lamb 50,000 times. What do I do now? Well, let me give you some other things to do to make sure that you're progressing the way you want to. First of all, let's check our bow hold. I see a lot of crazy bow holds out there. I want to make sure you're holding yours correctly, okay? So let's check it out. Look how my thumb is. Do you see how it's bent? And I'm going to lay my fingers over. All right, so you got your bow hold. Let's do some exercises with just the bow hold. You'd be amazed how better your sound is going to be. You got some good exercises going on. First of all, try these little things. I call them pinky push-ups. Notice how my elbow is not going like this. Even not my wrist, only my pinky. This is harder than it looks. I've been doing this a few years, so, you know, I think I got it down now. But try it, and you should feel it. Burn, baby, burn, right about there. All right? Good? Okay, all right. Try this. Take that first finger off. Let's really get that pinky working hard. All right, do a few of those. Now let's turn it vertical and go ahead and do some circles. Now, I'll scoot back a little bit, but you don't want your tip to be doing this kind of crazy thing, lasso style. You want to try to keep your tip nice and straight, all right? My body isn't moving, only my arm, and notice my arm is bending here, okay? Keep that nice and open. And then let's do some whole arm movement. Yeah, get things rolling. All right. Now, if you're a little bit more advanced, the next step you should be doing is finger flexibility. Ooh. This is the next step. So not so much for 4th graders or 5th graders, more like 6th, 7th, 8th maybe. Really get those fingers moving if you can, okay? This takes a little bit more work. All right, next. Your violin's up. Use your fingers to make your bow squish down. I call these bow push-ups. Get your exercise in, people. It's important to be exercising when you're at home. And 1, and 2, and 3. Is my shoulder in this? Absolutely not. Just my fingers. And 1, and 2, and 3, and 4. Silently roll to another string and try it. And 1, and 2, and 3, and 4. Silently roll to another string and do 5 more. And 1, and 2, and 3, and 4, and 5. Now take your bow, lift it off, place it at the upper half. Ooh. Now do some bow push-ups. Do not involve your shoulder, only your fingers. Yeah, this is like doing push-ups not on your knees anymore, but on your feet. You know, real push-ups. Silently roll to another string. Do 5 more. And 1, and 2, and 3. Notice my stick is going down. Yes. All right. Try that on all your strings. Go ahead, try it. Try, I dare you. All right, now hop it up, lift, land. Notice how my elbow is lower than my wrist. And 1, and 2, and 3. Boom. And roll silently to another string. And 1, and 2, and 3, and boom, and 5. Yeah. All right. Now, here's another thing that you can do to really warm up your arm. Yeah, let's pull some long A strings, and after that, you're going to circle and try to land in the same spot each time. Silently. I know, because what I always usually hear is crash landings. You really want to try to control your bow, have your fingers be in charge. Silently land. Ooh. Silently land. Give half a tiny bow push before you pull your bow again. And here's what some people don't realize. You actually have to keep a slight bow push up as you pull your bow. Otherwise, it's going to sound like this. Pathetic. Push it, land it, slight bow push up. This might be too much if you hear this. That's too much. Relax a little bit. Circle bow. Okay, you got the idea. Now, for the circle bow, you don't want your tip drawing this huge circle and then your frog only drawing a little circle. You actually want the same size circle. So if I could show you here, that's what you're looking for, not this. You see how my tip made this huge, like, I don't know, dance move up here? It's all the same. All the same. Or vice versa, this is not what you want. I don't know what the frog is doing, that's too big. All the same. Draw the same circle around. All right, you think you got that? Awesome. Try it up, bow. It's a little harder. So your goal maybe should be, maybe you could do 5, 10 of those a day, each string. 5 down bow, 5 up bow on the A string, 5 down bow on the E string, whatever. Think about, make a little plan for yourself. How many are you gonna do in each one? I would suggest 5 down bows on each string, 5 up bows on each string. Something along the lines of that. After, of course, you do your bow exercises off the string and on the string. Okay, moving on. Something you can do. Okay, now, got that down. I'm ready for something else, Miss Casey. Let's move on. Come on. Okay. How about a scale? I think everybody now is playing scales, right? If you're mid-year, 4th grade, first year of playing, 4th or 5th grade, maybe you've got your fingers going, right? Okay. You've learned about an A scale. Maybe you learned about a D scale. You got this thing down. Let's do A scale together. Ready? We're going to do the A scale. I'm going to set my metronome at 60 beats per minute. All right? And then I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to do half notes. If you want a big challenge, do whole notes. Right now we're going to do half notes. That means my bow is going to move smoothly, 2 clicks down bow, and then it's going to do 2 clicks up bow. It's going to sound like this. Ready, play. I'd repeat the top note. So if you feel really good about that, awesome. The harder one is actually whole notes. You have it in you? Let's give it a try. Whole notes. You're gonna have to pull your bow a lot slower. 2, 3, go. 2, 3, 4. 2, 3, 4. Good, ready, freeze! Check your bow hold. Roll to the E string. Take a breath. 2, E string, play. 1, 2, 3, 4. 2, 3, 4. 2, 3, freeze! Check your bow hold. Ready? Start at the top, high A, 3rd finger on the E string. Let's go backwards. Ready? And 2, 3, 4. 2, 3, 4. 2, 3, 4. 2, 3, 4. 2, 3, 4. Make sure your violin's in tune. Okay. So, if you think you got that down, maybe you should just stop the video right now. Just kidding. Stop the video anyways and practice it again. Just do it one more time. Just put me on pause. Practice that whole note again. All right? All right, you've done that. Now, keep your metronome at 60. Let's do something crazy. Let's do a rhythm. All right? Let's do a rhythm. Let's do down, puppy, up, puppy. That would be a quarter note, 2 eighth notes, another quarter note, and 2 eighth notes. All right, call it down, puppy, up, puppy, because your bow's going down, puppy, up, puppy. I love that rhythm. Suzuki rhythm, my favorite. Okay, are you ready? I'm at 60. Down, puppy, up, puppy. Yeah? 2. Are you getting ready? Check your bow hold. Here we go. Get your hand ready. Here we go. Down, puppy, up, puppy. Roll to the E string. Get ready, F sharp. All right, freeze. Now be careful, because sometimes I see people turning their puppies into dogs. They're not big. Don't do this. Keep your puppies kind of small. They're much cuter when they're smaller, so. Little, big, little, little. Okay, let's start at the very top of the scale. Get ready. Make your downs bigger and your puppies little. Okay, here we go. 2, ready, and down, puppy, up, puppy, down, puppy, up, puppy, down, puppy, up, puppy, down, puppy, up, puppy. How'd you do? Yeah? Okay, all right, it's getting better. Now, my metronome was at 60. Over the next couple days, you could try to see if you got a little bit faster, right? No, don't go crazy. Something more like, I don't know, 70. But I would do it small increments, like 62, and then try it at 64, and then say, hey, this is good. I'm going to try it at 66. Work your way up to 70, 75-ish and see how you do. Now, remember, the faster you go, the less bow you're gonna use. You can't use the same amount of crazy bow if you're going faster. Okay, so just keep that in mind. All right, let's do another rhythm. What's another good rhythm we can do? Ooh, I got a good one. Okay, let's do 4 eighth notes and 2 quarter notes. Okay, 4 eighth notes and 2 quarter notes. Should sound like this. Yeah? Okay? All right, let's try it. The next video, we're going to do some slurs. Be exciting. All right, here we go. Get your fingers ready. Here we go. Ready? I'm going to call this taka, taka, ti, ti. Taka, taka, ti. Play! E string. your thumb is bent? Are you making good contact with the string? Does it sound like this? That might mean that you don't have enough of your bow push-up going on. So make a little bit more bow push-up. Try to stay away from being all over the place. I call it lane 3, right in the middle, right? Don't be a terrible driver and be driving all over the lanes of the freeway. Try to stay right in the middle, all right? Here we go. Here we go. Taka, taka, ready, and. Going down. Now F sharp. E string. Roll. All right. So in the next few videos, how do I stop this? Oh, yes. In the next few videos, we'll add some slurs. I'm going to talk about left hand position. I'll make sure things are in tune. Are your fingers where they're supposed to be? Do you have tapes? Maybe you don't have tapes. Maybe you do. But I'm going to try to help you get those in tune, all your notes in tune, all right? And how to listen for that. And then we'll do some slurs with our scales. We might venture off to some other scales. It's going to be great. All right. Stay tuned.